Joining us on the broadcast, Major Mohommed Ali Shah, defense expert. For more on the story, thank you so much, Major Shah, for taking the time out, speaking to NewsX early this morning. We're winding up our bulletin by talking about India's Pralay success. Major Shah, your first thoughts, your first reactions on the fact that this new high technology missile has been deployed on the Pakistan-China borders with India.
Very nicely put up by you. In fact, Pralay, which the word itself means apocalypse, which means the end of the world. So it can be, this missile can be compared to China's Dongfeng 12 and Russian Iskander missile, which is being widely used in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. You know, with this surface-to-surface missile, it was proposed in the year 2015, and in just 7 years, we are ready to induct it. So it speaks about the military strength, and to be deployed on the India-Pakistan border, India-China border, and it will give precise hit to the enemy in the battlefield. So with this, definitely the strength of the Indian Armed Forces is growing, and we can say that we are soon going to be a superpower for that matter.
Major Shah, how do you think this is going to help, our forces that are on the ground? How do you think that this is going to, in fact, help in terms of spotting enemy targets, or rather, if at all, India needs to send a message? How do you think this new missile deployment is going to help?
Yeah, this was, I will tell you, because the BrahMos missile, and this was visualized by the late CDS, General Bipin Rawat, and how it will, it's so precise, it can hit the enemy directly at the target, directly, without missing it. So it will certainly, when we have a high-tech equipment, and it's, of course, it is Atmanirbhar Bharat, it is made in India, so we are not really, it's made by DRDO. So we are not really counting on anyone for a lethal weapon like this, and as the name itself suggests, apocalypse. So most certainly, it is it's a big boost to the India's military defense and to the morale of our troops, for that matter.
All right, and Major Shah, when we say that this is a canisterized missile, what exactly do we mean by this terminology? If you can help dumb it down for me as well as people watching this, if you can help us understand what exactly we mean when we say things like the missile is going to be canisterized, when we say that the missile is a short-range ballistic missile, what exactly do we mean by all of these terms?
See, very good question by you. It's a very colloquial question which everyone would be having this in their mind. You know, incidentally, both Pakistan and China have tactical ballistic missiles. Now, when you say canisterized Pralay missile, which has got a range of 150 to 500 kilometers and has been developed according to the specifications and the requirements of the army, keeping that in mind, which was looking into arm itself with a tactical conventional missile that could be used on the battlefield. So when we have a missile like this, canisterized Pralay, which means we are meeting the requirement to the T. It's like you want, for example, to put again in colloquial language, if you want 2 sugars in your tea, 2 spoons of sugar in your tea, 2 teaspoons. So you will get 2 teaspoons only. You will not get 3 teaspoons or 1 teaspoon or 1.5 or 2.5. You will get precise exactly what the requirement is. So when you have something which suits your requirement to the T, it certainly is a very, very big boost to us.
All right. Thank you so much, Major Shah, for joining us on the broadcast and, of course, giving us your inputs as far as the Pralay missile is concerned.